Hi friends, welcome to Sada Learning Hub. You are with me, Shada Sharav. Today's session we are going to learn about what are the enhancements available in the Queue interface in the Java 1.5 version. Now, in every version, there is some enhancements are available. Now, I am discussing Java 1.5 enhancements regarding the Queue interface. Queue interface. If we want to represent a group of individual objects prior to the processing, then we should go for the queue interface. If we want to represent a group of individual objects prior to processing, then we should go for the queue interface. See this picture. This is the queue interface. This queue interface, it is implemented from the collection interface. These are all implementation classes of queue interface. One is the priority queue class and the blocked queue interface. In the blocked queue interface, there is a child classes are there. That is the priority blocked queue class and the linked blocked queue class. These are all implementation classes and interfaces of queue interface. Usually queue follows first in first out order, but based on our requirements, we can implement our own order also. From 1.5 version onwards, linked list also implemented queue interface. Linked list based implementations of queue always follows the first in first out order. Now, these are the structure, these are the hierarchy of a queue interface. Next, I'm going to discuss about what are the methods are available in the queue interface. There is some methods are available. One is the after method. This after method is used to add the object to the queue. The one more method is pool. The pool method is to remove and return the head element of the queue. If the queue is empty, then we will get the null. And the next method is remove. The remove method and returns the head element of an queue. If the queue is empty, then this method raises the runtime exception saying no such element exception. The next method is peek to return head element of the queue without removal. If queue is empty, this method returns the null. The next method is element method. The element method, it returns the head element of the queue, and if queue is empty, then it will raise the runtime exception saying no such element exception. Next, I am going to discuss about priority queue. If you see this hierarchy, queue is an interface and priority queue is an implementation class of queue interface. See, we can use the priority queue to represent a group of individual objects prior to processing according to the some priority. The priority order can be either default natural sorting order or a customized sorting order specified by the comparator object. If we are depending on the default natural sorting order, then the object must be homogeneous and the comparable, otherwise we will get the class cast exception. If we are defining our own customized sorting order by comparator, then the objects needs not be homogeneous and comparable. Duplicate objects are not allowed in the priority queue. Insertion order is not preserved, but all objects will be inserted according to the some priority. Null is not allowed even as the first element for empty priority queue. This is the priority queue. These are the rules, some rules to be need to be followed. Duplicate objects are not allowed, insertion object is not preserved, and nulls are not allowed. These are the some things. Here there is a 5 constructors are available in the priority queue. Those are the one is the default constructor. It creates an empty priority with the default initial capacity is 11 and the default natural sorting order. The second one is a parameterized constructor. It takes the two arguments. One is the initial capacity is the type of integer, and the comparator. It's the one second argument. or the third constructor is a parameterized constructor. It takes the initial capacity of a type integer. The next fourth constructor is a parameterized constructor. Takes a collection object. And the fifth constructor is parameterized constructor. It takes a sorted set. The parameterized constructor is a overloaded constructors. I can show one example on this. If you see this example, see here I'm creating a one class. The class name is called priority queue demo. In this priority queue demo, in this main method, I'm creating an object of priority queue. See here, mm, I'm inserting the values into the priority queue by using the method offer. By using the method offer, it is used to insert the values into the priority queue 10 values. Now I'm printing the values. I'm printing the values of the priority queue. It's like this. After that, I am pulling the pull the I am element from the priority queue by using the pull method. The pull method is used to get the first element of an priority queue. After that, I am printing the priority queue. Here, first in, first out. The queue says first in, first out. Say here, we are inserting the, sorry, last in, first out. Sorry, first in, first out. We are inserting the first and we are getting the first only. This is the queue follows the first in, first out. Some platforms may not be provide the proper support for the priority queues. For example, Windows XP. It is not providing the proper support of the priority queues. Now, I can show one more example here. I am creating a one class called priority queue demo. In this, I am creating an object of priority queue with the parameterized constructor. It takes comparator object and initial capacity value. After that, I am inserting into the values into that priority queue. I am printing that values. Here, I am passing the comparator object. Here, this is the my comparator. This is implemented from the comparator object. In this comparator object, I am overriding the compare method. This is the another way of creating a. This is a user defined uh, co- compare comparator. This is the user defined comparator. We are comparing the two values by using our own customized code. Here we are not doing anything. Here it automatically calls the comparable contents compared to method. It does the operation by the JVM. This is regarding the queue interface. Finally, queue is an interface. It is an priority queue is implementation method of a queue. It follows the first in, first out methodology.
Thank you so much watching this video. Hope this lesson helpful to you. Keep watching our lessons. Keep writing to us. Do not forget subscribe our channel Learning Hub because we have many sessions that would help you to develop our skills, and I will be back soon. Till then, you take care. Bye bye.